Hey yo, Chris here, and thanks for tuning into the Delta, and welcome to the Fast 5 video, the down and dirty, the 5 reasons to tune into the Belgian Grand Prix. Alright, this is the video for the people that just don't have all the time to be reading articles and watching endless amounts of videos and analysis and stuff like that. This video is for you, so you know what you can get excited about for the upcoming race. First of all, like and subscribe. We're growing at a rate that is more than usual, and the support is much appreciated. And if you want to be a part of that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know that you like what I'm putting out. Now, let's quickly go over these 5 things to get excited about the Belgian Grand Prix. Number 5, look for the Red Bull struggles. This doesn't mean that I expect them to struggle, but now that they aren't in the fastest car anymore, they are in a situation where they have to fight for every position that they want. And it does seem that Max Verstappen is going to take a 10-place grid penalty for a new power unit. So that's already, even if he qualifies first, he's going to be in 10th spot to start the race, going on an uphill battle. If he doesn't qualify in 10th, in first, then hell, he could be in 12th, 13th, 14th spot starting the race. Going to be a difficult trek for Red Bull this coming weekend. And why is it going to be difficult? Because it leads me into the number 4 reason. Can Perez get out of Q3? Why do we care about Perez so much? I'll tell you why. He hasn't gotten out of Q3 for the last 2 straight races. And here's a fun fact for you. He has also been out-qualified by Logan Sargent 7 times this season. Keep in mind, we've only had 13 races. Quick math tells me that's about a 53% of the time this season Logan Sargent has out-qualified Sergio Perez. Perez has to start pulling his weight if Red Bull plans on holding on to the Constructors' Championship. The number 3 reason to tune into the Belgian Grand Prix is I got RB and Aston Martin are going to try to improve their mediocre to above average performance they had in Hungary. Yuki Tsunoda had a great race, all things considering, there in Hungary, and they probably left a little meat on the bone for Daniel Ricciardo. He kind of had a bad strategy. They ended up kind of screwing him, and he got stuck in traffic, was never able to advance. If that doesn't happen, who knows where RB would have finished come the end of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Likewise with Aston Martin, they feel like they've improved upon their car. They got better handling, and they want to see if, instead of becoming in P10 and P11, we can start talking about P8, P9, P7, P8, something like that. Some real improvement for Aston Martin, who is trying to get as many points as they can so they don't get caught by RB. The second thing I'm going to be looking at, mainly because I'm a Ferrari fan, is the Ferrari bouncing problem. They apparently were bouncing a lot in their car in previous races. The last upgrade they did to their floor was to mitigate that, and Carlos Sainz did confirm that it helped a little there in Hungary. Now, the question is, are they going to improve upon their car even more so to take even more bouncing out? And will that help their track times? I would think it will, but Spa is a bit of a bouncy track. It's super long. I'm sure there's plenty of areas throughout the track that it can take an effect on the vehicle and thus your track times. So, can Ferrari take care of their bouncing issues? And the number 1 thing that I will be looking forward to at the Belgian Grand Prix is McLaren is the best team on the track. I want to see them continue that. Based on the information I have about Red Bull taking the penalty and the struggles that Sergio Perez is having, I almost have a real feeling that this is going to be a cool and easy race for McLaren, where no one else can really compete with them. Now, I'm sure something can happen at any point in time. The track does have a 63% yellow flag rate. Maybe we get a yellow flag when Piastri goes off into the wall or into the gravel. Anything can happen, but if everything goes perfect for McLaren, I expect a solid 1-2 victory for them at this point. And a little bonus thing that I want to take a look at is I'm going to keep an eye on Mercedes. They are supposedly bringing some more upgrades to Spa. They have been improving the car all year long, and it's been paying off every single time they put something new or make a change to their car. So I'm looking for Lewis Hamilton and George Russell to at least compete with McLaren. I don't know if they have the juice in them to win the race or beat Lando or Piastri if one of those two drivers are leading. But the driver that is in second place or third place, I would like to see if George Russell or Lewis Hamilton can fight them throughout the race and claim, at least advancement over the one McLaren driver. As always, we will finish off with the weather. It looks to be still a comfortable mid-60s to 70 all weekend, but rain is still very, very likely on Friday and Saturday, so qualifying will be interesting. Maybe we'll see the dark horse take the pole. Could it be Leclerc taking advantage of the conditions with not such a quick of a car, but the ability that maybe a McLaren or Mercedes makes a mistake? Maybe it's Mercedes who can take advantage of the wet conditions. I can easily see Lewis Hamilton excelling in the situation while drivers like Piastri and Lando Norris kind of struggle during qualifying. But Sunday Grand Prix does look like it's going to be dry conditions, so qualifying wet may affect the start of the race, but the Grand Prix itself looks to be dry, so look for McLaren, Mercedes to be speeding down the track at the fastest times they possibly can. Anyways, that's the Fast 5 that I got for the Belgian Grand Prix. I'm super excited about it. It's a beautiful track, one of my favorites of all time. I mean, all time, like I've been doing this like forever, but it's really cool. I like the track. I like playing it in video games. I like watching all types of racing go on the track. It's just really cool. Take a look and tune in to the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend. I think it will be a fun final race we get before the summer break. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and have fun out there. Bye, everybody.